ladies and gentlemen, yesterday at the College World Series, magic happened. There was lightning in a bottle. That bottle, one man who pitches for Arkansas. For the third time in the history of the College World Series, a no-hitter was thrown by this man. Ladies and gentlemen, Gage Wood.
Yay!
How you doing, Gage?
Good. How are you?
Good, man. Just talking about plane etiquette over here. Having a good conversation. How are you, brother? What a day yesterday. Did you get a chance to look back and enjoy all of it yet? Or how have you kind of taken in the history that you created yesterday by throwing absolute gas for over 105 pitches over there in Omaha?
It's pretty surreal right now. Hasn't really fully settled in or anything yet, but I don't know. It's crazy. My phone still hasn't quit blowing up, so I mean, it's pretty cool.
Well, we appreciate you taking time to chit-chat with us, especially after the wave of emotions I could imagine you and the boys had last night and probably carried into the morning. A lot of history's on the line. You've already made some history of your own. Let's talk about you. Yeah, that moment right there, awesome. Okay.
Yes.
In the eighth inning, I believe, a batter called for time. Yep, here it is. And they were zoomed in on you. And you are how I would hope somebody who is in the middle of a fight or a physical sport would react. Felt like you felt challenged by the buddy and disrespected. When you talk about being in a zone, then your boys are like, yup, let's get this thing going, you know? Like, when you're in a zone like that, when do you know? And are you always the guy that is willing to fight the batter if they would like to, which is what it felt like yesterday?
Yes, exactly what you said. I felt like it was kind of a challenge. You know, I feel like everyone in that ballpark knew it was at stake right there. After I hit that guy on the foot, I wasn't going to lose the other part of that game that I wanted. And when he did that, it was basically I feel like he was challenging me, and there was no way I was not winning.
I love everything about that. The commentator was like, look for the fastest fastball that we've seen all day. Because most pitchers, I feel like, are very cerebral. You know, feels like they have their routine. They're kind of robotic. Watching you yesterday with the boys was fantastic. And then Jeff Passan says, like, hey, Gage Wood could and did make himself some money with his performance in Omaha. Are you and the boys a tight group, a jovial group? It looks like a team that I should be a fan of because the way everybody was kind of rallying in your energy.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's in it together on this team for sure. You know, we love each other. And, I mean, it hasn't been easy this year. We've had a lot of firsts happen in this program since I've been here, you know, losing 3 series in a row, missing 8 weeks of season, a lot of other key injuries, you know. And this group of guys just wants to keep playing together. So yesterday was really special, and I think we're gonna put on a show here coming days.
Yeah, you already have. Just so you know, you'll be remembered forever was the tweet that I put out because they'll have to talk about you literally forever. I loved your response too. This is how you responded immediately after the game, after being the third player ever to throw a no-hitter.
You just threw the third no-hitter in the history of this event. How do you describe your emotions?
I shouldn't have hit the guy. That's it. That's all I got to say.
That's one of the greatest responses I've ever heard. Hey, man, you just did something that only 3 people in like 100 years have ever done. Well, I made a mistake. How did you not let that one mistake lead to another? I heard you just say you hit the guy and blew the one thing, but you didn't want to lead it to the other. Is it an every pitch mindset that you have, every inning mindset? What is kind of your focus when you hit the mound?
Yeah, I mean, after that 7th inning, it was really starting to like come to my mind, and I was just telling myself like one pitch at a time, and it's kind of like that throughout the whole game, you know. But after that happened, I knew I had to just figure it out, and I knew I had to move on and just keep pitching because it was still, I mean, it was only a 3-0 ball game, and I mean, you give a team any hope in a game like that, and I mean, you may be going home. So I had to figure it out and move on. And that's what I did, and it ended up working out for me.
Yes, it did. It was awesome to watch, man. We are here in Indianapolis with no ties to Woo Pig Suey. We're not going to call the Hogs too many more times. I know you're supposed to do it like 10, 15 times there. I don't know if we have time. We have no allegiances to your baseball team. We were watching you, I think around the fourth inning is when there was like an alert is happening. And then all eyes in, I assume everywhere, that was watching you do your thing, to see you complete that and have the mental toughness to get through it all, especially after like a self-inflicted error with the hitting of the batter, was beautiful for sports as a whole, brother. You need to know that. We are very, very pumped for you and your future, and what you did was great for sports as a whole. Now, Ty has a question for you.
Yeah, Gage, obviously no-hitter is incredible. You're only the third guy to do it in Omaha, but for me, I mean, record at the College World Series. At what point did you realize, like, holy shit, these guys can't touch my fastball, they can't touch my curveball? And have you ever had your stuff working like that in your life before, or did you just feel invincible yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday I felt a little invincible. I really didn't even know that I struck out that many guys. I didn't know it was even close to that. I thought maybe it was 10 to 12. It didn't feel like they were just striking out that much. But then, I mean, innings stack up, strikeouts stack up, and then after the game, they said 19, and I was like, "What?" I didn't know. I just knew it was a no-hitter after the game.
Wow, that guy threw a hell of a game. That was me. Holy shit, man, that's wild. Yeah, you talk about feeling invincible. We watched you walk off the mound one time, and you had this billionaire strut. It was like, I love this guy. Yeah. I actually I tweeted the Colts to sign you just to play any position.
Smart.
Did you play other sports growing up? Always baseball.
Yeah, I played basketball, football, and then later on in high school, I picked up golf.
It makes sense. You look like just a classic competitor. And I think that's why I enjoyed watching you pitch so much, just because like you were doing it. And then in the eighth inning, when the guy calls for time, and your reaction, instead of being scared for the moment, it wasn't that you were scared for the moment at all. It was the complete opposite. And what you said about, oh, this guy's challenging me, like we all immediately saw that that's how you viewed it. We're like, yes, like this is how you want competitive people to do. And then to show up and deliver, absolute dog. Now, with that being said, you seem to be a guy that can handle everything. Did the team treat it that way? Go ahead, Con Man.
Yeah, Gage, it sounds like you didn't know how many strikeouts you had, so I assume some of your teammates or managers weren't really coming up to you in the dugout, letting you know where you were at. Did you kind of stay away from everybody when you do pitch? Is it one of those situations where, hey, don't talk to me, I'm locked in, I'm in the zone, or is it more, jovial on the sideline? Because from what you said right there, it seems as though you're kind of like a, hey, if anyone talks to me, I'll feed you a fastball right to your beak.
No, during the game, when I'm pitching, really it's just, especially yesterday, it was so hot. I was just focusing on like hydrating, just getting a lot of carbs in my body. Our nutritionists and doctors do a great job of like making sure that I'm getting fueled properly in between innings and everything. But the guys really they're on the dugout wall cheering, just trying to get the offense going and everything. But the guys don't really talk to me much other than when I'm coming in between innings or going out there, telling me like go get another big zero or something.
Yeah.
But after though, it was, I mean, all the emotion, all the congrats and everything. And I mean, that was just an awesome moment to share with my guys. I love them to death. So, I mean.
Looked like a team that was very together. And I appreciate that your team is where it is right now. Now, you take on the winner of LSU, UCLA, I believe, next as the College World Series rolls on in Omaha. Tone has a question for you about the next time we get to witness a little bit of a Wood electricity.
Yeah, Gage, I was wondering, because you guys have the one loss already, so obviously every game here on out is everything. It's a win or die situation. How many days rest do you need? Could you be called on in a short rest situation for an inning or two, or how are you guys preparing to move forward?
I mean, considering it was 119 yesterday, I'm
what was it?
119.
Yeah. Holy, thank God we didn't go to that. No, I mean, it would have been good to see you. Obviously, it would have been good to see 119.
Pitch.
Oh shit! I thought degrees.
No.
Oh, sorry, I'm talking in the back there. Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
He'd have been
talked about how hot it was.
He'd been throwing 130 miles an hour if it was 119.
Jesus Christ! Okay. about that. 119 pitches still outlandish. Sorry, buddy.
But that was the most pitches I've thrown in my college career. Topping a couple weeks ago was 89, so I'm a little sore today, but we'll see how we get going later on in the week, and we'll see how big adrenaline plays in. But, I mean, if there's a moment where I need to go in there and get the job done, not going to let them not put me in.
Love that. Gage Wood calling himself out to the mound. With that being said, to get ready for the game, there's probably some sort of routine. Go ahead, D-Bugs.
Yeah, Gage, I know athletes are pretty superstitious. What's the pregame routine for you? What type of music do you listen to? Is there anything that you have to do before you're going to go out there and take the mound?
I don't listen to any music.
Psychopath.
Really just get up. I make sure that I, put the right stuff in my body. I don't eat a whole lot of like sugar or anything, no fried stuff at least 5 days before the start. And I just make sure I got the right electrolytes, nutrition and everything. And it's really just in my mind, knowing that I can do it and go out there and just get the job done.
5 days, no fried stuff?
I really don't eat fried food really anyways, so.
What are we eating? What are we eating on day, David? We got acai bowls.
Gator,
Big acai bowl guy. I love those.
Okay, so acai bowls. Are we doing a lot of smoothie stuff, or what's the protein?
Protein shakes, but I eat a lot of steak.
Hell yeah.
Just straight steak. We got Tightness too. We got Tightness on the side there. We meat and carbs there, protein and carbs, or what do we got going on?
Yeah, usually it's rice or like potatoes or something like that. Fruit, honey. I usually have a lot of honey and fruit in the mornings.
You talked about the nutritionist there on staff that has everything figured out. Is that? I assume that's a massive key to the Arkansas baseball team. It seems like you've really talked about it. No fried foods for 5 days beforehand. No fried foods at all as a college player. Awesome. Love your commitment. Acai bowls, talking about rice and everything. It sounds like you're measuring. Are you guys measuring stuff in this?
No, I don't. I eat whatever I want, I mean, I burn it off usually every day, so.
Dog.
Weapon.
No music.
So it's good steaks out there in Omaha, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Omaha steaks.
We'll be talking about it in Raw, I think.
Yeah, they have great meat. Nobody beats their meat.
Well, I said steaks.
What's that?
Steaks.
Steak is
You have
meat.
some of the Omaha meat out there, Gage? You've been eating some Omaha meat?
After the game, me, my family, and some family friends went to Texas State, Brazil.
Oh, love that. Speaking of your family, we watched your family watch you do your thing, and then I just saw the tweet. The reason why I thought it was 119 degrees because I saw this tweet that Jack the Longchamps put out, and it was you running over immediately after the game and tossing the game ball to your dad. Like such a beautiful moment, especially in the sports world, because the amount of hours I assume that you two and days and lifetime together that you've spent around baseball and sports as a whole, that's a beautiful moment. What was your dad's reaction last night as you guys were eating a little meat over there in Omaha? What was the messaging from your family to you? I assume the immense amount of pride they have to have in their boy for doing something that only two others in the past have ever done before.
I think they were more excited than I was. I mean, they were both crying. I even had some family friends, their parents. One of my best friend, his dad, said he was just bawling after the game after I concurred the no-hitter. But, no, it's awesome. A lot of hours spent with that guy. Whether he was driving me when I was younger to practice, hours away, hours back, late nights, school nights. He was going to work early the next morning. And even when I got older, just traveling the country, spending all kinds of money on me to chase my dream. And now here I am. And, I mean, my life kind of changed after one outing.
Yeah. Well, I'm getting a little teared up thinking about the relationship and what you just said about your dad. I had a dad who did the same thing. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. And we're happy you all got to experience what you experienced yesterday. And it only happens because of all your hard work. Never forget it. You earned that shit yesterday. You didn't just fall into that. Can't wait to see what you do next. And thank you for electrifying the entire country with your Arkansas baseball yesterday.
I appreciate you having me on here.
Just real quick, though, Gage. What are you throwing here? What are you throwing here, bub?
Time out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fastball. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Bye-bye. That's a dinger.
Yeah. See ya squaring that one up. Yeah, right. I'm getting bad wood on Gage Wood's ball, ladies and gentlemen. Arkansas legend and a man who will be talked about forever at the College World Series. Have you swung by Rocco's? No, probably not. Nutrition? Yeah, right. Yeah.
Jello?
No Jello?
Skeens is in town. You might want to ask him some stuff.
Yeah. Will you talk? Who are some? Do you talk to pitchers? That's a good question. Do you talk to
Pirates?
I mean, I know a couple guys that are in the big leagues from Arkansas, and I talk to them. But no, I don't really talk to anyone other than them.
Respect. Do your thing. Good luck on it all, ladies and gentlemen. Gage Wood.
Yeah, Gage.